What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. Now, obviously, the WNBA MVP has been announced, but we know that there's been a lot of pushback. One, because Breonna Stewart took home the award, the coveted award, but two, there was actually a voter, y'all, that voted Asia Wilson of the Las Vegas Aces, gave her a fourth place vote. And now, Andraya Carter, WNBA Hoops Insider, is calling them out. She wants answers, and I think a lot more of us do as well. What in the hell is going on? Now, I want to be the first to admit, Breonna Stewart, Alyssa Thomas, Asia Wilson all had spectacular regular seasons, and they're all still leading their teams in the playoffs right now. All of them were deserving, but a lot of people are not happy right now. But before we get into all that, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest, and join our memberships. We got that exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Now back to business. Let's get into it.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
It's been a very highly anticipated season in the WNBA this year, man. A lot more eyeballs on this game, and just the league in general has been getting blown up on social media, in advertisement. You love to see it. I love that for them. But the MVP race has been one of the biggest storylines in the WNBA so far. And looking at it, there were three above the rest in the league this year. We talked about Thomas, we talked about Wilson, and we talked about Stewart. Now, Stewie took home the coveted MVP award. People were upset, but more so kind of distraught at the fact that Asia got a fourth place vote in the MVP race, which is, it's big hater energy, y'all. There's no other way to say it. And Andraya Carter felt very strongly about that particular voter and wants them to reveal themselves pretty much.
More important than that, if you voted Asia fourth in MVP voting, just make yourself known. Just make yourself known and stand on it 10 toes down. That's a little more important than the adjustments that I feel like Dallas needs to make. Whoever voted for Asia fourth, just show yourself. That's all I'm saying.
It wasn't me.
Stand up. Stand on it.
Well, there it is. There it is from the committee.
And I feel her. I get it. I'm on the same boat with her. Looking at the numbers, Wilson is averaging 22 points a game, 9 boards, 1 assist, and a steal, right? She's also averaging over 1 block a game. She was Defensive Player of the Year, and a lot of people would say she was the best offensive player in the league this year as well, man. And she's on the best team in the league right now, leading the best team. She's the best player on the best team in the league. So that states her case. But on top of that, I know it's a regular season award, but she's putting up historical numbers in the playoffs right now, averaging 29 points and 10 boards, along with 3.5 steals per game. Like, bro, this is unprecedented. We haven't seen this. Now, looking on the other side, AT obviously had a case as well. And, man, honestly, looking at her numbers, she really stood out to me, man. It's given that year that Russell Westbrook won, man. Like 15, 9, and 7. She's almost averaging a double-double, man. Over 15 points a game, almost 10 boards, almost 8 assists, almost 2 steals a game as well. And she is hooping for the Connecticut Suns. Got them locked up in a crazy battle in the semifinals right now. 1-1 series with the New York Liberty, who were led by Breonna Stewart, Stewie, who won the award. And now look, we got to say all this to say Stewie was very well deserving. 23 points, 9 boards, almost 4 assists in the regular season. Now her numbers in the postseason have slipped a little bit. 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, still dishing them out though, almost 4 assists. But you gotta look at the blocks. over 3 blocks a game. Are you kidding me? She's hosting a block party, y'all. Now, all 3 of these ladies, all 3 of these athletes, all 3 of these hoopers had incredible regular seasons, and they're still hooping in the playoffs. I mean, and let's look at AT's numbers in the playoffs too. Hold on, we can't skip over that. AT's upped her scoring in the playoffs as well. She's up to 17 points a game, 6 boards, and she's dishing out 9 assists. That, I mean, walking triple-double energy right there. Now, all 3 of these teams and players that are leading these teams have had successful years. They're 3 of the 4 best teams in the WNBA, still left playing for that championship. And Asia seems more focused on the championship. You know, she's been outspoken about it. Like, you know, it hurts not to get that one because she's going for number 3. One of the most decorated, like her first 5 years, one of the most decorated players to play the game. And she's going for that 3rd MVP. Not going to happen, but she's more focused on that WNBA championship. And they are the defending champs, looking to get back to the finals and win that thing. And Stewie, you know, I think it's a good story. She's completely helped transform the New York Liberty, playing with Sabrina Ionescu, one of the best 1-2 punches in the league. You know, she's bringing them out of obscurity. They're turned the franchise around. They got the city of New York behind them. And now they're looking to play their way into the finals as well, getting past AT and those tough Connecticut Sun, man. They are a scrappy bunch, and they are not backing down. And then AT on the other end, the vet, man, getting it done. Still one of the most productive players in the league, getting it done from all over the floor, man. Just showing vast versatility in her game. And you got to appreciate that, just the well-rounded stat stuffing nature, stat sheet stuffing nature of her game, man. You know, all these ladies are 3 perennial all-stars, superstar talents, and face of the franchise type players. And, you know, this is one of the tightest races I think we've seen in recent history in the WNBA. And it's stirring a lot of pots. A lot of players have come out in support of Wilson, and a lot have come out in support of AT as well, and Stewie, like rightfully so, who took home the award. Is the WNBA kind of trying to even it out with Asia and Stewie, since Asia was going for number 3? You know, Stewie, this is her first MVP. You know what I'm saying? Are they trying to even it out to spice up this rivalry a little bit? Is AT overlooked because she's not on one of these superstar teams? Because make no mistake about it, everybody's thinking it. We trying to see the Liberty versus the Aces in the finals. So is AT being overlooked because of that? Because it doesn't paint towards the storylines of the WNBA? Because we know the NBA is fueled by those storylines. So are they taking a page out of the association's book? I don't know. Y'all holler at me in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about the situation, though. That's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV, your host. Until next time, hey, we out.